Good morning, sir. You look as if things are going well with you.
Yes, no complaints, although we're up to our ears in work.
So, I understand, you've had a very big increase in your turnover.
Yes, but it means that there's so much more to do.
Naturally, but I hope you've got 15 minutes to spare for me?
Sure. What's your news?
I'd first like to ask a few questions, just to be sure. The small cartons you use are mainly for tomato paste and juices, aren't they?
Yes, that's right.
When they're sent to the wholesaler, I assume they're still packed first in a big carton, so that they won't be damaged during transport. It's a matter of 14,000 to 15,000 cartons a year, isn't it?
It's a little more than 15,000.
Then you've been growing more than I thought. Can one man manage the packing on his own?
Yes, so far, but only just. Let's get some coffee and discuss in the pantry. Is that okay?
Of course. Now I have a proposition that would mean quite a lot to you, economically. You must have seen this new system with the base tray and shrink film, instead of outer cartons.
Yes, I have. But it's no use to us. I'm sure it's fine for cans, but it won't do for our product.
It's true that distributing products in cardboard cartons has been problematic so far. It hasn't been possible to fasten them with the pressure that's needed.
Yes, I've heard that from several people.
If it weren't for that problem, you would have seriously considered getting rid of the outer carton, wouldn't you?
Yes, I think I would.
Then, you would have been able to save about rupees 12,000 a year, which is the difference between the carton price and the material used for the shrink film method, plus about 4 hours less working time per day.
I haven't worked it out in such detail, but I suppose that's what it would amount to.
As you know, we're going for the development of this product range in a big way. We've now produced a material that's rigid enough to enable the shrink film method to be used.
That sounds interesting.
The principle is the same as the corrugated cardboard cartons. You can easily see what difference it makes as far as rigidity is concerned. Yes, there's no doubt about that. But it'll be much more expensive. If you look at the carton price alone, the difference is about 5% higher. If, however, you consider the profitability angle, it would mean a saving of at least rupees 21,000 to 24,000 a year.
Yes, I think we could. But will these cartons be strong enough for the shrink film method?
If I understand correctly, because of the saving you'd make, you would be prepared to change to this type of carton if it works out, right?
Yeah. In any case, I'll think about it.
The X plant and the Y company, as you know, have a method of distribution that's substantially harder on packaging than yours. They were doubtful before, but now found that damage has reduced by 50%.
Really, you don't say?
I suggest you get in touch with them. Then I'll take some samples of your products with me, and send them back to you in the new type of package. Then you can find out for yourself how things go.
Sounds good.
Do you think that if the method comes up to expectations, you would be personally inclined to make a change as soon as possible?
Yes, I should. Of course, I'll have to discuss the matter with the production manager, but I'd like to have the samples back before I do that.
You seem a bit doubtful?
Yes, I noticed that the printing on the cartons isn't as good as on the old type.
There is some difference when you look more closely at it as an expert.
Yes, I can see that. It isn't so good.
The cartons will be stacked in the shop. Do you think people will be able to see any difference?
No, probably they won't.
I understand, but you wouldn't want to give up the chance of saving rupees 12,000 a year for the sake of a small difference.
No, you are right about that.
I'll get the samples now, and that you get them back in a week's time. Then I'll get in touch with you again.
Yes, that'll be all right.
That's fine then. Goodbye and thank you.
Thank you, and see you again.